Hold up, wait a minute. So y'all thought I was finished? I can see that most of y'all be getting comfortable on my throne. You must be mad as fuck if you thought this was just a game I was gonna throw. Still here and I'm about making more dough while y'all are busy chasing those hoes. Man, I know what I'm here for. I know what I'm here for. This ain't for nobody. It's a concrete jungle. We all hungry, man. Shit is hard and there ain't no love. The streets will let you alive. This game will live it go harder. Live it go harder.
I'm still here and I grind. I ain't scared, I keep it 100.
It's funny how my enemies be pissed off.
Yo, well, what up? Welcome to HipHopLiveSA S4 Season 4. That's a boy illy. I'm in Cap City and I got Gravity. What's good, my nigga?
I'm chilling, bro. How are you? Thanks for having me on here, man. It's an honor.
I'm good, man. So let's talk about Cap City hip hop, man. It's been a while. We only know Black Les, P-Dot, or we knew Flex Boogie back then, and Envy. Who are you?
I'm Gravity.
Yeah.
I'm an MC from Pretoria.
Yeah.
I make beats and all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm an underground MC specifically,
Okay.
but I dwell in all those other things, you know what I mean?
Talking about underground, a lot of kids out there don't know what underground, what's commercial. So can you please try to explain to them what's underground hip hop, what's commercial?
Okay, definitely.
Yeah.
Underground hip hop is definitely conscious hip hop.
Yeah.
It's hip hop with the substance.
Yeah.
Some would say it's boom bap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's everything that mainstream isn't. It's
Yeah.
everything from what I'm going through my daily life
Yes.
to depression, all of that, you know what I mean? Mainstream hip hop is like, the chains you're wearing, materialism basically,
Okay.
all in all, and women, and you know what I mean? So
Talking about human whatever you mentioned, SA hip hop, especially this new sound, trap. Do you feel like we are doing it good comparing to the likes of Travis Scott or whatever Lil Uzi Vert? Do we think we are doing it good or we are missing out?
I think we're putting our own twist to it. I think I can definitely say we're inspired by them,
Yeah.
international, definitely, because hip hop started over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like that we're adding our own twist to it. You know,
Okay.
mixing up the kwaito with the hip hop now. It's more of the in thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Back to Cap City hip hop.
for sure.
Who's the hottest in the city? Who's the hottest guy in the city?
For me personally,
Yes.
it's Tattoo Soul.
Who?
It's a homie from Etridgeboro.
Okay, I don't know him.
Yeah, West Side.
Yeah.
West Groovy. He's really dope.
Okay.
His influence is definitely like Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
All that. He's really dope.
Yeah.
You guys should check him out.
Why he's not out there like the likes of Black Les? Why he's not out there? Why he's still stuck in Atteridgeville while other niggas are making out moves maybe in Joburg or whatever they're touring Africa? Why is he stuck in Atteridgeville?
I can't speak for him per se personally,
Yeah.
but I feel like he's sticking to his craft and he doesn't
Yeah.
want to become like one of these overrated artists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you
But
blow up too
thing
quick.
is, you are one of the guys in Cap City hip hop who are doing good. You got a podcast,
Yeah, I do.
whatever. How do you call it?
a podcast. bro,
Podcast. That thingy. Yes. You should put these niggas on.
No, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. That's in the works. We're definitely
Yeah.
working on that. The podcast name is Word on the Street Podcast.
Yeah.
Check us out on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Say it again. What's the name?
Word on the Street.
Where on a
Street.
What?
Street.
Oh,
Street.
yeah,
Street.
yeah.
Street podcast.
So how many episodes have you done so far?
We're two in. We're
Two in.
And we've had 1,000 plays overall for the two
Is
episodes.
it?
And it's just been this month. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So that's pretty crazy.
Have you had some guests before, or is only you and your co-host?
It's only me and my co-host now, but
Yeah.
we definitely plan on having more guests in the future.
Okay. So look, we're about to go to a short break, drink water, say hi to our shorties out there.
For sure.
You know, then we'll come back. We'll spit some freestyles, you know, and continue about this conversation.
Definitely.
Cap City Hip Hop, illy, HipHopLiveSA Season 4. Take a breezy. Yo, well, there's a boy illy, Gravity. We are back. We still good. HipHopLiveSA, baby. My guy.
What up, bro?
So let's talk about how can we change Cap City hip hop for you all to be heard out there, for people to know those underground cats.
I think if we have more like shows by like the hoods, you know what I mean, and all different sectors and parts of Cap City, I feel like then voices will be heard and people will be motivated to come out and show their talent, you know what I mean? Because right now I don't feel like there's any there's any actual like talent shows where government officials or government people that are in arts and culture come through to the hoods and be like, yo, we can get you a deal or whatever, you know what I mean?
So my guy, if the government don't come to you, why don't you all go to the government? Why don't you all just do your own shows, you know, at least for 2 years or maybe a year? After you already have something that popping, then you go out there, approach the government, or yo guys, we are here, we've been doing this and this, we lack finances. Why don't you do that?
I personally can't speak for everybody else. I can speak for myself. I went on a tour with the band around the coast last year. So we had this thing where we're gonna start our own money, get our own money to do this from the ground up. Go all around the coast. If we're sleeping in the car, we're sleeping in the car to get our music out there. I think the first thing people should focus on before just jumping the boat into wanting to perform everywhere. Because I feel like people do perform. People do perform at these cafes and stuff, you know what I mean? Artists do. I feel like you need to build your fan base first and foremost and know who your fan base are. So whatever you drop, you know that they'll go cop it immediately, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. For me personally, I don't think I want confirmation from the mainstream, you know what I mean?
I hear you, my brother, I hear you. So, bro, we about to valor the show, ne? We will, bro, trust me. And you know, this HipHopLiveSA, we're all about freestyles. We're all about bars. We're all about speaking your mind.
I was conceived through infidelity. My pops could make a baby, but never would he raise me. Preaching the gospel, but running away from his future apostle. My mom's love every weekend mended me through the hospital. Standing on a thin line between life and death. I'm stuck at a fork in the road, where do I go next? In the heat of the moment, my mom's wish I was aborted. Man, those words to this day still leave me distorted. But sometimes we say things that we don't mean. Just to get a reaction, we storm calm seas. I was mad at God for taking my aunt away from me. Little did I know that would be the only way she'd be at peace and cancer-free. Now I understand it. Our family had to go through something tragic to manage. I feel for my grandmother the most. God took all of her siblings away just to see if she could grow. Sometimes in my head I envision me dying alone. Where do I go? Went from you being my only addiction to finding myself leaning on a prescription. It's kind of funny how I transformed into everything that I hated. And these Facebook moments just replay it. Vices on top of vices, what bad could come from one more relapse. Building habits after detachments. The love we once shared are mere memory fragments. My insomniac's nights got me questioning shit like, what if I were different, fully sober, totally obedient, no fears of commitment, no lack of ambition, fully driven. What's love and its purpose? Who's out there to love something so worthless? Before I die, write my eulogy in cursive. Before I die, write my eulogy in cursive. Yeah.